Okay, so we are live. My name is Ken, and joined with me today is Joe Query.
Hello.
And we're going to be going over a match we just had.
So I play Ryu, Shinsho.
I play Ken. And yeah, we pre-recorded a first of 5 set. And we just wanted to try and do a recording and maybe analyze it a little bit and see where we can improve. And I already know off the top of my head that I missed a ton of hit confirms. A lot of them. Joe's really good with his spacing.
So I feel like if you're gonna do the low short there, you might as well commit to 2.
Yeah.
That's actually a common thing you're gonna see throughout this match is that when I do an air reset, I back up and look for the whiff grab. So what beats walking backwards? Like if we're close by, what beats walking back?
I give you crouch strong.
Like a low move.
Yeah.
Like your crouch strong won't beat walking back. I think
Well, it
they'll block
won't
that.
be walking back, no. But I mean, it.
So if you're making a hard read that I'm gonna walk back, then you can do like a crouch short. Especially like in this scenario, like I did that so much.
Yeah. I definitely noticed that you were baiting some of my flurries. That was an accident. I wouldn't just do it random super like that.
Oh.
There's a mistake confirmed right there. Did 2 crouch shorts. Didn't get anything off of it. So,
I think one thing you're gonna notice is that I don't really commit to moving. Like I don't commit to being in Ken's crouch strong range. I am always outside of it, which means if you move towards me, it's gonna be like this little bubble that pushes me back because I don't want to be in that range because I don't really get too much off my crouch strong other than like EX Fireball. Like I can get Tatsu, but that's more of a punish than something I can just do willy-nilly. So if you notice, I don't really commit to that range. And you can kind of use that to your advantage. You'll see that if you pay attention to the spacing from this point on, you'll see that I'm never really in your crouch strong range.
Yeah,
and if I am, I'm going for like a throw instantly, pretty much. Or I'm trying to bait out a throw from you.
yeah. You don't seem like you really fish for parries much.
I do in very particular circumstances, like when the timing is going to be pretty
like
consistent.
The only time that I've, like in our experience that I've noticed it personally is whenever you have meter and I'm in the corner generally. Normally you'll do stand strong and look for the hit confirm, and then you might do something else, but then you'll stand right there and you'll wait for me to try and do a crouch tech. And you typically will down parry that, and then I'm going to eat some major damage.
Another place I guess parry is usually after Ken's jump medium kick, because they're either going to throw, target combo, or low short.
Yeah.
And I have enough health where I feel like sometimes I can kind of throw it away on a guess, because if I guess right, I get a lot off of it.
Yeah.
And because the timing on that is going to be pretty similar, like it's going to be either throw or stand strong, crouch short, and those are all going to happen at about the same time. So I feel like I don't have to guess timing, I just have to guess direction.
Yeah. Alright. So this is 1-0 in Joe's favor. I wasn't too happy with my performance. And that kind of is a theme for me throughout this entire thing. But let's see what the second round brings. Second match. Right now, there was me backing up out of that crouch strong.
So I'm never there. I'll come in just for a second, just so you won't think that I'm avoiding it, but I'm actually avoiding it.
Yeah. There's another mistake confirmed. That's pretty good on your part. I really like the canceling super.
That crouch jab cancel the super is pretty hard to deal with. I actually haven't had anyone parry that full thing yet. Because I can do that so low to the ground in comparison to, like, you know, crouch fierce, that's kind of predictable.
Yeah.
But a crouch jab, that's like super low to the ground. What are the rules on that again? Like, when does that cross up? I forget. Yeah, we can go back and look at it.
So, which part now?
Like, the cross up with jump medium kick, I always forget when that can happen.
So, it's... I think it's whenever you tech lands.
Okay.
Well, it'll also happen while you're on the ground, because I think some people just cross up together on the ground. I got really lucky with that stun. I was gonna do a full combo, and then I didn't finish it for some reason, and I realized that I got a stun off of it, so I did stand strong, jab uppercut to try and get the most meat out of it.
Hey.
There's another miss super by me. And there's another whiff punish by you. That was...
Sometimes, I guess.
That was a little bit risky, but...
Good block. Hey.
And that was a bad, non-existent hit super. Wanted to get out of that corner, and then I wanted to try and keep you away, but that step kick hit me before the fall could. Do we have any comments regarding that particular match? Like, was there anything?
No, I think the next match is when things started to change a bit.
Yes. No spoilers, but we'll go ahead and play the third match. So it is 2-0 Joe's favor. And so, I'm going to try and... So that was a good punish by you.
Look, I backed up instantly there. And that might be something you don't really recognize.
There's another miss taken turn. So, let's see. Yeah, low life now, so I figure the pressure's on and you don't want to get hit. So I'm trying my best to apply my pressure, and this is where you start turning the momentum back. That was really lucky, but it ended up working in my favor. I think I did a jump back roundhouse just to try and anticipate a throw, and it just happened to trade me.
Hey, that was good.
I saw you walk into it.
So this is when you started catching me dashing. Like, I started dashing a bit and you caught on it. Oh, that's good.
Not only was it backdash, but I was also trying to fish for DED. So even if you just stood up and did a move, I had perfect meter for DED. So, so that was the third match. Moving on to the fourth match. So it's 2-1.
And I don't recognize the fact I'm getting hit by a lot of dashes until like after this match. For this match, I think, or one of the next ones, I just get hit by dashes a lot. Or like me dashing in, you punish it well.
Yeah, I think I did notice that you started getting a little bit dash happy, and I was able to take advantage of that a little bit. That's another good red parry there. Like, I need to be cautious with that.
Dude, like, I'm giving you all that space, you just gotta take it. I do something, I back up, because I'm like, I don't want to deal with that Ken shit. And then, you just take it.
Right now, I'm on the ropes, and I know it. He knows it, so I'm trying to be offensive while still being defensive, if that makes sense. Burn through 2 EX stocks right there. Yeah, so...
Sometimes it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Fireball. It's hard to deal with.
It is. Alright, so right now I'm going in with...
Oh, this was nice.
That. I love that. I was like, he's not going to expect this.
That was sick.
Dash under into back into kick. Alright, so So he's at meter now, so I need to be a little bit careful with what I do. Now I'm in the corner. This is not where I want to be.
That was good.
Yeah. So as soon as I saw you back up, I was like, okay, this is my time to get the hell out of dodge.
Hey.
Another mistake confirmed.
Oh, he didn't have meter anyway.
I missed the car show you. And this is where I think I asked if you did try to do super.
Oh no, I didn't. I tried to do jump and super, but you actually dashed under and I wasn't expecting that.
Ah. That instant land character. I think you hit me with that.
Got the dash right there.
Yeah.
I think I got hit by that a couple more times this round.
So, I'm hesitating a little bit with my normal poke strings. Normally I like to do crouch short to stand strong. I've been trying to delay it a little bit. Yeah, I was hoping to get a bigger combo off that, but because I did jump medium kick because I didn't recognize the fireball turn too late.
So what happened there is I tried to crouch tech, and I think I should have stand tech dashes. I remember that thinking, oh, I saw that coming, but I did the crouch tech too early, so I just got hit by the crouch short.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I know that against other players I've played against, like after a situation like that, they'll dash in and then down parry immediately as soon as they recover, and it seems like it tends to work out in their favor. I don't know if it's a guaranteed thing. I'd have to test it out.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something I've noticed, and it is an option that is available. So
I think stand taking after, like, to punish a dash is a better option.
Yeah, like actually throwing them.
Yeah.
Would be probably best. Either that, you do have other options. You do like jump back roundhouse or something like that to beat the dash.
I forget about that option.
Yeah.
Stand forward's actually not a bad option for Ryu to stop dashes.
It is, yes.
Because you have two things you can do for it. You can OS it with step kick, so if you get the far version, then
nothing happens.
You'll just poke them out from far away. Assuming that it comes out in time, you'll poke them out from far away. If it doesn't come out in time, then you're kind of screwed, but whatever. If close comes out, then you're going to assume that they're not going to be able to block in time because they're dashing. So you just do stand forward, EX step kick, and if you get this close stand forward, and you get step kick. Otherwise, you just get the far stand forward, and you kept them out anyway. So
cool. So that is 2-2 now. So we're tied up, and moving on into the fifth match. And somewhere in here, I think there's a momentum shift or mindset change or something. And so
occasionally you just gotta jump roundhouse, dude. Like if I'm anti-air jabbing you so much, occasionally you just gotta throw in a jump roundhouse. I don't think I uppercutted you once this match. I don't think I did anti-air deep you once because I was comfortable just doing stand jab as an anti-air, and you got to use jump roundhouse to discourage that.
Yeah, I was kind of poking around with that earlier today, and I tried it once a little bit earlier in the match, I think like only once or twice. But you blocked it like every time, so.
But if I block jump roundhouse, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but then like I have to consider that if you parry it, that leads to bad things.
Right. You gotta consider my strengths though. Like, I actually don't anti-air parry. I don't parry jump downs because I'm not very good at it and it's risky.
That's fair.
At least risky for me. I'm just not good at it. Like Sheen, for example, he's really good at it. You can almost never get away with jumping in at him. But I'm not good at it, so I don't really do it. So you can't make that assumption for me. Like, oh, what if I parry? You have to test that.
So I missed a super there as well. I could have punched that fireball. Not the most optimal punish, but
it's something. But yeah, having the Oki after super would be better.
Yeah, but it was one of those like last minute realizations of what was happening. So why did I jump back there? I'm gonna.
I don't think so. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I crossed up, and then I didn't feel comfortable about the situation. There was something about it. I don't know why. You don't have the meter, so I don't know. I ended up giving you a lot of space, and it let you feel comfortable, I think. And I think if I stayed in the corner with you, I think it might have been different.
Yeah.
So I need to, like, there are times where I'll jump back, you know, and give space. And sometimes I think it's valid. But
I think a backdash gives you the space that you need without making me feel comfortable. If you backdash, then it's not so far away where I'm like, oh, I can breathe now.
Yeah, backdashing, like, depending on the situation, for sure. Like, if it's like a wake-up backdash, if you do like EX Fireball,
That's when there's like a footsie tool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about those EX Fireballs I've been throwing from like 3/4 of the screen. At that point, it's more of a waste of meter, I think.
Probably, yeah. You have a tendency to not block down after that. So sometimes just go for it.
Yeah, well, no, it's every time that I decide not to block down is when you do it. That's what it is.
Like, so why wouldn't you block down? What's the advantage of blocking up?
Well, it's more so not that I don't want to, it's that I just don't for some reason or another. For sake of a better word, I forget. Because I'm just like this I'm just eating everything. But no, like, I know you've also landed that on like Rico, I think, like yesterday.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, and I saw him land it. I was like, yeah, dude. So another pretty close situation. You got the actual hit confirmed. So I think I've had like 3 actual hit confirms this entire set.
Well, I think, I say that a patient Ken is the scariest Ken, and I feel like you weren't really being patient this game. It's like a balance between, it's like being actively patient. Being patient, but not letting me think you're being patient.
Yeah. Could have whiff punched that, but I got the 7. So
Final round. Go for it.
it's 4-2 now, I think. Remember correctly. And this should be not fun. Medium kick.
You just don't move very much.
Yeah, at this point, like, I don't know. I think the footsie game that you put on has really kind of mindfucked me. Just because of another mishit confirm. Luckily, I realized it and did dash and throw afterwards.
Should have better.
Yeah, that was execution error there, and that was my missed and missed confirm.
Sometimes I let it rip. If I whiff it, sometimes I let it rip.
Yeah, like I don't do universal overhead confirms all that much, and so I have a little bit of trouble actually confirming it, like actually seeing the hit.
Gotcha.
And because it has to be like right on the edge, you know, it's one of those, like, you know, hairline triggers, you know, like I'm right there, and, you know, the slightest little thing will cause me to go for it.
Yeah.
But
so I would say trying to get into your close strong range or your crouch strong range would probably be something I would look for. Because like the way you make me whiff things is by getting close. You get close enough to the point where I want to keep you out. So that like you have this pattern of coming in close and then make me feel uncomfortable, and then what do I do if I feel uncomfortable? I want you out, so I use buttons that get you out. So you have to, it's like an investment. You have to invest in coming in so you can do damage whenever you're walking out. If you never come in, then I don't really feel like I need to push anything that gives you a chance to whiff punish. So that's how I think of it. It's like, I've paid my dues in order to land this thing later. I've paid my dues of coming in, maybe taking some hits, but now, because I've paid my dues, I've opened up another part of the game where I can walk in, make him think I'm going to do the same movement that landed him some hits, but now I get to whiff punch. So I play the same way. I'll walk into Ken's space and like that never feels comfortable to me, but I have to do it at some point so the Ken will feel like he can use buttons to punish my movement. If I never come in, then the Ken can just walk forward and never have to worry about keeping me out. And it's the keep out buttons that I want to punish. So I come in so he tries to keep me out, and I give him success every now and then. I'll give him success, like not necessarily on purpose, but I walk in, he does a crouch roundhouse, and I eat it, and that's a signal. Hey, whenever he moves in this way, I can do this to punish it. So I walk in, I get punished, and then if I can remember that scenario, I can try to emulate that movement, but then not commit to it all the way.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot deeper than I really think about it, because I go more off of like a feel, I guess, you know.
Well, it's not a thing that I think about actively during the match. It's a strategy I have beforehand.
Yeah.
Like, in this game, I have to walk forward in order to open up, in order to make the investment that I can get a return on later. That's not something I think about actively. It's more like, hey, I haven't walked forward in a while, I need to do that. It's not, like, I'm not thinking about the why, but beforehand, like right now, I'm thinking about the why. Like, why do I want to do this?
Yeah.
But then in the match, it's more like, do the what. Like, you understand the why. You've internalized why you want this to happen, but here are the steps to actually do it. And now you just have to remember to kind of keep with the process.
Cool. Well, that is our analyzation of our first 5 that we did. Was there anything else we wanted to do for this, or do you want to just call it for now and kind of brainstorm some more stuff? For maybe,
yeah, I think this is good for now.
All right,
thanks,
cool.
guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, no problem. Obviously, we are still learning. We're still trying to get to that next level. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this up on my YouTube, and if people have comments or questions, concerns, whatever, I don't care. Feel free to place a comment. You know, like, we know we're still new and we have a lot to learn. So if anyone has insight, you know, be more than happy to share that, and hopefully we can all grow as a team, you know. And if y'all have feedback on how we can commentate on what we're doing, or things that you would like to see, definitely let us know that as well.
Yep.
But with that, we will let y'all have a good one. So
Peace.